Merry Christmas, everybody. I haven't done this in a while. I'm getting fat. I'm not worried about my diet, so I've been like pigging out on peanuts and stuff. But for 59 years old, hey man, for 59 years old, this is my weakness. This is my weakness. Yeah. And plus, I'm trying to stay in my budget because I don't have a lot of money. So I'm trying to stay in my budget. So here I am at 59, a little bit plumper than I like, but that's okay. I'm not going to starve myself to make myself look pretty or whatever. So, and besides, what really matters, what really matters is the beauty inside. I really believe that. But my Vladimir Putin is suffering from erectile dysfunction right now. So maybe if I make him a video of me in a bikini, I can help him out. He's really depressed about it too. When he went to the Donald Trump rally on November the 4th and saw what Huma Abedin and Hillary Clinton did to Donald Trump, you got to go to my Gabriel Chana Fox News page and read that. And he he lost his erect. That's the way he puts it. And he got so depressed over that he launched a nuke. Angelina Ballerina is brutal. She flaunts her body. Like if I was Angelina and I was doing this, you all would be under her spell. Your penises would be exploding from erections and everything. And she thinks she likes it because it makes her feel so hot. So you guys, you need to keep listening. Anyways, I got a little plump here because I've been picking out on those peanuts, and eating. But I am following the Gail commandments, and I used to like log in and log out my foods, but I pretty much know what I need to eat to like stay in the 130 range, which is where I'm at. My ideal weight would be like 125, but it's okay. It's okay. I would rather, be 130 and not starve myself. And so, and, but for 59 years old, I can't complain. Could look much worse. Need to keep the water down. It's very important for my health. And you might say, well, if I was 59 and I look like you, I wouldn't complain. Well, what's your secret? Well, I obey the Gail commandments, and I walk every day, and at least a half an hour. I work out on this here I try to do this about a half an hour. This is on top of my walks, and I eat a balanced diet. Um, Basically, my diet is stir-fried rice vermicelli, which is like cabbage, shiitake mushrooms, chicken breast. I don't use a lot of oil when I cook. I don't. My diet is like I'll have maybe a can of sardines or some canned salmon. I like Japanese miso soup. By the way, I think Rule 13 is hot. And I've been hearing from her brain to brain. I believe it's accurate. The brain to brain has been so inaccurate. So, oh, so I eat that, and I've discovered one of my favorite snacks, and it's caused me to add on a couple pounds. Is this Cheerios, just plain old Cheerios. I mix that up with the peanuts, and that's my snack, and I munch on it when I'm hungry. But I'm almost out of that. So for Christmas, I'll be out of it. To save money, I've been cooking brown rice with quinoa and beans, and I try to make sure I have a little bit of that every day. That's to kind of stretch my budget. The only meats I eat are chicken breasts and 93% lean ground beef, which I get at Walmart. I buy it a big package, and then I freeze it, and then I put that in my meatloaf. I usually have some eggs every day. I like eggplants best, so I usually have some eggs every day. I eat salad with maybe like a half a tablespoon of salad dressing in it. I try to get a low calorie version of salad dressing. Usually like romaine lettuce, carrots, celery, and tomatoes. And so I basically, I eat that. I like the Wassa crackers as a snack, the multi-grain crackers. So I get that. And I drink vegetable juice. I try to drink a lot of water, and let's see, what else do I do? So I basically eat kind of like half Japanese, half, I don't know. It's kind of like my own diet here. So salad, frozen vegetables. I get that because they're cheap. That helps me stretch my budget. Like the Walmart frozen vegetables. So like I'll get broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, frozen vegetables. When my vegetables are fresh. My bedtime snack is frozen strawberries with non-fat sour cream. And that, and then I'll nibble on like peanuts. What I'll do is put like a quarter of a tablespoon of peanuts in with about a half a cup of Cheerios, and I mix it all together, and that's my nut stack. I, I by adding in the Cheerios, it kind of makes it not, it's not honey nut Cheerios, it's plain Cheerios. It kind of stretches it out a little bit longer. So that's what I've been doing. I'm not really eating. Um, yeah, that's it. Uh, so I love making meatloaf. I make a meatloaf with ground beef, eggs, oatmeal. I throw in some onions, and I mix it all together, and then so I usually, in fact, I'll be having that today. And then on other days, I have chicken breast with cabbage, shiitake mushrooms, rice sticks. That's like rice noodles, and celery, and I stir fry that, and I throw in some sake and a little, not too much, a little bit of sake, a little bit of mirin, that's Japanese sweetener with corn syrup, just a little bit, and salt and pepper that with sea salt and pepper, and yummy. That's one of my favorites. Stir fry. I eat that a lot. So that's basically what my diet is. I was raised Japanese. So, anyways, um, I do facelift exercises. Carolyn Cleave's Facial Fitness, and I need to do them very soon today. And basically, yeah, that I think that's helping. I'm really horrible about putting, like a lot of women will put stuff on their face at night to get rid of wrinkles. I just wash my face with plain old Neutrogena soap, fragrance-free Neutrogena, and then I just do the facelift exercises, and I don't put anything on my face except when I wear makeup for. I do color my own hair. I use Age Beautiful. I just colored it, and so I'm covered. But I don't do it too often because I don't want my hair to get too dry because I shampoo every day to do the Gail commandments. And I cut my own hair. I cut my own hair. Right now I'm trying to grow it out. I'm trying to get down to shoulder length. I'm going to see if I can do it. But I've been having a problem because I'm not good at cutting my own hair. So sometimes it grows out uneven. Hey, you guys, we are making progress. When you're going to gabrielchana.com/foxnews.html, we're making progress. I can see, even though there's still pink in the skies and I still have symptoms, Angelina Ballerina is trying to throw everything she can at me. And also, when I went on the Drunken Peasants, I really believe that if you guys weren't watching that page, that she might have broke into the Drunken Peasants and tried to rape TJ and Ben, you know? And I think because you were listening to that gabrielchana.com/foxnews.html, that you were bringing her down. I also mentioned I'm going to be working on a Star Trek The Next Generation teleplay LOL, and I'm going to be doing all the voices and putting in the background noises and background music. I'm going to try to make it so that when you listen to it, you can actually visualize like the Star Trek The Next Generation show. I think it's going to be really cool. That'll be at my Patreon page for patrons only. And I hear that my audiobooks are helping out Vladimir Putin, so another thing, we need scientists. If you have Mensa IQ. Anyways, so here's what I look like. I'm almost 60, I can imagine Angelina Ballerina. She thinks she's so hot. She's actually a psychopath. Anyways, so I'm a little bit fat because I haven't been worried about my diet and picking out maybe eating more of those peanuts than I should be. But I do exercise a lot, and I do some waist exercises too, where I get down on the floor and I do some if you go to my health page, gabrielchana.com/health.html, and you go down towards the bottom, you'll see my exercise routine. So we need scientists, Mensa, anybody with Mensa IQ, or so I haven't done this in a while. You may say, oh, you can't even compete with Angelina Ballerina. Actually, it's really funny. I'll admit that she's very physically attractive. But it's funny, the more I look at her, the uglier she seems to me. It's because she doesn't have any inner beauty. She her her eyes are cold as ice. She has no inner beauty. So when people don't get to see me that often this way, so I guess I'll give them an opportunity. They like this. It's just, this might help Vladimir. When you look at her eyes, she's as cold as ice, and she's just full of herself. Actually, I think Satan is her genetic father. She portrays herself with 6 wings, and Satan, when he was a seraphim, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right, he had 6 wings. Seraphims have 6 wings. So I believe Satan was the seraphim that was guarding God's throne when he was Lucifer, and he created her as his daughter. I literally believe that Angelina Ballerina's genetic father is Satan. Satan was a very beautiful angel before he fell. And I think he created Angelina Ballerina to remind him of what he was like before he fell. He wants to regain that old glory, except he doesn't want to have to be subservient to God the Father. So, you might say, you can't even compete with Angelina. Actually, I think I can. But, what's really ironic is she's probably only like 21 or 22 years old. And I'm almost 60, and I can compete with her. Why is it? It's because she doesn't have any inner beauty. She doesn't have any inner beauty. All she has is physical beauty. And I will admit, she does her hair really nice, but it doesn't matter. And she actually wears her colors. She's a blonde, and she dresses in summer colors. Like a lot of the Jesuit women would deliberately wear the wrong colors because they were trying to spite me for my fashion sense. Actually, I have excellent fashion sense. So she wears her colors. Satan, I guess, decided that his child would be like a fashion icon. And she is hot, but she's so mean. She's so cold. She's so brutal. To be honest with you, if I was a guy and I was not under her brain control and I looked at her, I would just be disgusted. Anybody with half a brain can just size her up in a minute. She's totally all about lust, seduction, and rape. And she doesn't care about the people she has sex with. She just enjoys having sex with men to make her feel hot. She's just like her father, Satan. She's full of pride and vanity and on a big ego trip. And she thinks it's fun when men's penises explode when they lust after her. She's very dangerous. You need to keep listening to that page. And we need scientists. Contact my man at gailsmen@yahoo.com. If you have Mensa IQ, we need help. We need help to find a way to bring this bitch down once and for all. So the skies are still kind of pink. I've been still getting symptoms. She's got the Jesuits that had some love in their hearts, I believe we've gotten them over to our side, and their Zach Knight has come to our side. But the Jesuits who are only about vanity and pride and lust and murder, they're on Angelina's side, and my Gail Shield's taken them down. And it's protecting you all. So you just keep listening to that page. I'll have a link for it underneath this video. We need some Mensa scientists. Contact my man.